Ole Gunnar Solskjaer teased Manchester United's interest in Tottenham striker Harry Kane after the 1-1 draw with Fulham. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer says Edinson Cavani's new Manchester United contract does not rule out a bid for another striker such as Tottenham's Harry Kane, though refused to specifically confirm that the Red Devils are interested in the England captain himself, as he name-checked club legend Cristiano Ronaldo. United drew 1-1 with relegated Fulham in the Premier League on Tuesday evening despite welcoming back 10,000 supporters to Old Trafford for their last home game of the season. Cavani scored a sublime 40-yard lob to put United ahead in the first half. What was his 16th goal of the season, although Joe Bryan denied the Red Devils victory with a late equaliser. Solskjaer's side came into the match heavily linked to Spurs frontman Kane, who wants to depart the North London outfit at the end of the season. United, Manchester City and Chelsea have all been credited with interest in the 27-year-old, who has 22 goals and 13 assists in just 33 Premier League matches this term. It is claimed the trio of English giants have all been in touch with Kane's representatives about a potential summer swoop. Solskjaer opted against talking about the £150 million rated Kane post-match, but confirmed the club's desire to recruit fresh quality in the upcoming summer transfer window, and hinted a new number 9 could be recruited despite tying Cavani down for another 12 months earlier this month. Speaking afterwards, Solskjaer said to Sky Sports, "We're looking to strengthen the squad this summer. Of course there is many things you have to consider when putting a squad together. I'm not saying if Edie stays that means someone else in a forward position won't come in." Asked more specifically about Kane, Solskjaer continued, "I can't talk about other players in other teams. I think you know me well enough now, and I don't think that's very respectful of any team, any players. There's loads of good players out there. I could say Lionel Messi is interesting, and Ronaldo, but I can't talk about them." While he similarly added in his post-match press conference, "Edie signed, but how many good strikers have we had at this club? I can't say we're not signing a striker, of course not, because we're building towards a better squad. We're in the top 3 for 2 years on the bounce, but not where we want to be. Hopefully we end up with a stronger squad when we start next season and be more consistent to challenge the one in front of us. I can't comment on other teams' players and what's being speculated. I want to show the respect Tottenham deserve, as well not to talk about other teams' players. Spurs are determined not to lose Kane, and it is thought it would take north of £150 million to prize him from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. They said in a statement on Monday, "Our focus is on finishing the season as strongly as possible. That's what everyone should be focused on." The striker himself feels that he has a gentleman's agreement with the club. After deciding to stay another 12 months last summer when he had shown similar desire to leave, Kane has not handed in a transfer request but is eager to move on from Spurs to compete for major honours, and would prefer to stay in the Premier League as he hunts down Alan Shearer's record of 260 league goals. The Daily Mirror say he would ideally like to join Pep Guardiola's Man City, who were recently crowned Premier League champions for the 3rd time in the past 4 seasons. United also hold interest in Borussia Dortmund centre-forward Erling Haaland, who can be signed for just £64 million next summer due to a release clause in his contract. His Dortmund teammate Jadon Sancho, rated at around £80 million, is another top target, while Real Madrid's Rafael Varane is the ideal centre-half addition. After drawing with Fulham, meanwhile, United face Wolves in their final league match of the campaign at Molineux on Sunday. The Red Devils then take on Unai Emery's Villarreal in the Europa League final just 3 days later, looking for a first piece of silverware in 4 years. United have now taken just 1 point from their last 9 though, and Solskjaer said, "Very much so, it's a concern because we've lost 8 points in a period we should be bouncing. Going into the next game looking forward to it, looking forward to the final, going into it confident. We need to sort a few things out. Stop trying to be the world beater and play as a team. We need to be ready for the last game of the season, that's the most important one now."